What's up, everyone? I'm Don Ferguson, and welcome back to another kick-ass episode of Something New here in the grand old Teak Life basement bar. Before we get started trying some decadent spirits from the state of California, that's a hint. I'm giving you a hint right now. I gotta give a shout out to my digital media partner, Tequila and Spirits Magazine, where you can get a free magazine subscription delivered right to your email. You don't even have to go anywhere. It's amazing. Technology. Also, our other digital media partner, go on Instagram, #FindTheBird. Do that shit. You're gonna be amazed. Now, everybody thinks I just love to review tequila, and I do. I love reviewing tequila, but I love all kinds of other spirits. That's why I gave a little clue in the intro of something from California. Is it weed? Is it wine? Is it rum? What could it be? Enough with the suspense. It's brandy. Did you know there is brandy that is produced in the state of California? Well, you do now. So we're going to talk all about East Atlas Brandy, give you some of the particulars. And it's got a wax seal. It's going to take a lot to open this one, but it seals it in. Let's roll the intro and talk a lot more about East Atlas Brandy. Roll it. Before we taste, we talk. Let's get serious, people. Coming straight out of Cali, East Atlas Brandy. So, I'm really excited. There's a lot to learn about this. Now, this is a small brand. So, East Atlas is a small brand under the Lompoc Wine Factory umbrella. East Atlas Brandy is produced in Santa Barbara County. Now, this is a brandy that's produced from Pinot Noir. I can never say that. This is going to be a good one. Cabernet Sauvignon and some other varietals from the California wine country region. Everybody knows about the California wine country region. I just happen to jet set there every other weekend just to see how the grapes are doing. Okay, I really don't. I know nothing about wine. That is typically why we never really review wine on this platform, and beer. Brandy is close to wine because it comes from grapes, right? Well, we're going to get into some more fun facts about it. Now, this brandy is barrel aged. I love when stuff, juice, liquor, alcohol is barrel aged because you get a lot more flavor notes, a different profile in it that you typically won't get if it's fresh out of the still. So this brandy is aged for a minimum of 2 years. Typically longer though, but they use oak barrels, which is pretty common in the aging process. But here's where it gets really fun. This brand, and I did say it's a small brand, and we're not trying to diss any brand by saying that it's small. Actually, sometimes small is better and unique. And what's really cool about this is that they only bottle 10 to 15 cases at a time. Now, when you want to look at a brand and on the label they have small batch, but it's sold throughout the world, how can it be small batch? This is small batch. 10 to 15 cases at a time. My friends, that's small batch. Last fun fact, it's 80 proof. This isn't no little, seltzer water that we're drinking. This is the real deal. And I did say that it's small batch, so the only reason why I have this, I gotta say thank you to Brandon Bridge. Loves the program, loves what I'm doing, sent me a bottle because he wanted me to try what they're producing. So I'm looking forward to it. Here we go. There's people at home saying, Don, what's the difference between cognac and brandy? I don't know that. Why did I even do that voice? But what is the difference between cognac and brandy? And we're going to do a very, very streamlined Cliff Note edition here. Cognac must be made in Cognac, France. It's easy as that. It's very simple, right? Brandy can be produced anywhere in the world. Final thought. Both come from grapes and both come from white wine. And when it comes to cognac, it's actually one of the oldest spirits in the world. So let's remove this wax. Wow, look at this wax ring. We're going to remove this. We're going to crack it open. We're going to talk about this glass too. Let's go. Pop. Now, to my surprise, this heavy wow. Holy shit, that smells amazing. So the heavy wax was also hiding, yes, a cork like wine. So I had no idea. That is a first for me. And we're letting it breathe. Wow. When it cracked open, you could just smell the different types of grapes coming out. It's very nice. It's very rich. Lots going on. Now, we are using a snifter. I'm going to talk a little bit about this, the reason why you want to use a snifter when it comes to brandy or cognac. The glass is very important, and I like to educate people just as much as I like to have fun, but the glass, it just makes a whole world of difference in your tasting experience. Pour, sir. A double. Oh, a triple? Wow. You want to live on the edge. So, that was probably a double, right? That's a nice pour. So, let's just jump right in. Whoo! So the bottle is just a traditional bottle. It's almost like a wine bottle. And seeing that they have a cork, that you use a corkscrew to get it out, makes kind of sense. Hopefully I can get the cork back in there, because if not, it's going to be a real fun night, people. Now, let's do this aroma. Wow, I'm getting the oak. So for it to be at least 2 years aged in oak barrels, you're picking that up immediately on the nose. It is very pleasant. So it's sweet, not syrupy. I'm picking up a tiny bit of caramel, a little nuttiness. So I'd probably say like hazelnut, something, rich. It's just got a really nice aroma. It reminds me of a faint kind of ice wine, because you get that sweetness, but it's also like, wow, what's amazing is this is 80 proof, and I'm not picking up any alcohol vapors. There's nothing crazy going on as far as, a lot of the times that ethanol, that vapor just kicks you in the eyeball like it's Pele. There's nothing happening here. The tears, oh wow, it's just a nice, very steady cadence coming down. It's very delightful. Oh, I see some nice legs going. Yeah, a little bit of vanilla as well. The color itself is, wow, a rich copper. A deep, rich copper. Very nice. Now, I haven't tried a lot of brandies. I have done some cognacs before. So, we're just going to go in for a taste. Now, usually I don't say this, but we took a break for about 5 minutes. And I've been holding it like this, and there is a reason. I've been swirling it, and the more that I hold it like this and do a swirl, it's opening up some more aromas. So it's almost like I'm getting a tiny bit of raisin as well. I'll talk about it, but I need to taste, people. Come on. I'm thirsty. Dying over here. So the first sip coats the palate. It's very light. It's sweet, but it really isn't as sweet as I thought it was going to be. It's got a nice richness, very, very nice richness to it. And it has some dried fruit type of flavor profile tones in it, which is really different. Let's go in for another. Second one always gets it going. Not a lot of heat, spice, or pepper on the back end. It's very smooth. I'm picking up more of the dried fruits, and I would say you know, more or less like a raisin, a plum, maybe even like an apricot, which is really nice. Really nice. I'm getting a little bit more heat now on my lips, but it's not crazy whatsoever. 3 times is a charm. Yeah, this is very light. This is a nice sipper. It's got a lot of nice dried fruit flavors coming out of it. You get a little bit of that oak. It's not overly sweet. And there's been some out there that they're so sweet. I don't know if it's just because of the process or if they're using a sweetener. This does not taste like that whatsoever. It tastes 100% natural. When it comes to brandy, the taste can vary depending upon the fruit that it's made with and then the age. I think 2 years is really nice because it gives it enough time in a barrel to get those complexities, those, nuances, the characteristics from the barrel, but it also keeps, the fruit flavors, the wine, grapes, all that in there. So you're picking up a lot of that. This is really good. It's not like a wine at all. This is creamy. It is rich. Has a great depth of character. The nice dried fruit that is not overly sweet is just phenomenal. I'm really digging this. So I wanted to talk a little bit about holding the glass. So when it comes to cognac or brandy, typically you want to use a snifter. And the reason for that is you hold it like this, and then the heat from your hand, it warms it up, or it keeps it warm. You can warm it, a little bit if you'd like. I don't know if you want to nuke it in the microwave. I don't think I'd recommend that, but there's other ways of warming it. I have a blowtorch down here. I was going to pull it out, but didn't seem appropriate right now. But that's why. And then you swirl it, and it keeps it, warm a little bit, and that's where it brings out a little bit more of the characteristics of the juice that you're drinking. And that's so light. That is just an incredible sipper. But what's crazy about it is, with being 80 proof, it could be a little dangerous. So it is so smooth, has just a hint of pepper, but wow, it's got some nice, rich elements in it. And the dried fruit I'm loving, especially in the fact that it's not overly sweet. Brandy, not a fine girl. That song from the 70s. Well, I'm showing my age. I get it. Here's something you may not know about brandy. It contains antioxidant compounds which eliminate or neutralize the effect of free radicals. What the hell does that even mean? Well, luckily you have the intoxicologist here to break that shit down. That means it prevents wrinkles. Who wants wrinkles? You don't want the crow's feet, right? It prevents cognitive issues. What was that? Did I hear something? It prevents poor vision. Or it helps eliminate poor vision. Or you'll never have poor vision. But why is it when you drink too much, you see double and triple? The jury's out on that one. And that elimination and neutralization of free radical kind of thing, I don't know if you're paying attention. It also helps to eliminate some other aging symptoms. So what does that all mean? Drinking brandy? It's healthy. It's good for you. Never drink water again. Just drink brandy. That's what I'm going to do. I got the hat on. And we're down to the down. Last drop like Maxwell House. So, here's where we come to the part, is it Teak Life approved or is it not? Teak Life approved means, would I buy it? Well, yes, this is Teak Life approved. However, because it's such a small batch, you can only get it in one area. It's hard to kind of give it that brand stamp, but I definitely love it. I think it's super good. It just has a lot of nice flavors. It's delicate. It's rich. It is something that I can sip. I could actually sip the whole bottle. I might get a little twisted, but I can do it. So in my bar, it's definitely Teak Life approved. And if they come out and they do nationwide distribution, we'll have it back here on the platform and give it that BAM! Teak Life approved stamp. So that wraps up another episode of Something New here in the Teak Life Basement Bar. East Atlas Brandy. We already talked enough about it. Excellent product. I like it. So you're just going to have to join me on the next episode where I try something new and unique from somewhere around the world. Life's too short to drink bad liquor, my friends. Choose wisely. I gotta finish this bottle. I can't get the cork back in. What am I to do? Both come from white wine. That wasn't good, was it? Both come from grapes, white wine. Both come from grape. Cut it.